Hello friends, welcome to brand new tutorial of Learn Code with Sankalp. In today's tutorial, we have created one new playlist of Angular and Spring Boot project. So we have created one shopping cart project so you can understand the concept of how to integrate Spring Boot and Angular. So this playlist is very interesting guys. So if you need new in my channel then please subscribe my channel and press bell icon and you can save the playlist. So without wasting any time we have opened the slideshow introduction part. Okay, we have creating one shopping cart project by using Angular and Spring Boot. So you can understand the concept of Angular basic level. Spring Boot we have creating already Spring Boot CRUD example and we have creating the API. But many subscriber will be understand the what is Angular and how we can integrate Angular in the Spring Boot. So you can understand the Angular concept. What is component, what is TypeScript language, what is routing, what is the main functionality of Angular, what Angular will be do, how we have advantage of the Angular than a traditional application, traditional flow. This is what you have to understand. So you can understand the Angular and Spring Boot project. Next we have to course objective. Firstly we have understand the course objective means block diagram. It is the build a full stack application with Angular and Spring Boot. Means firstly we have creating the Angular project and Spring Boot backend API and connect that API to the REST API to the Angular frontend, and we have to create one shopping cart project. And up in backend code we have connecting the MySQL database, and it is a full code example, and we have to integrate how we can things will be happen in real time world. We have understand. Second will be the prerequisites. Means how till we have to require the prerequisite means what you have to understand before the starting this course. You have major knowledge of Java, Spring Boot and Maven. These three is enough guys. Of Angular, we have to teach Angular from beginning. Like not A to Z coverage, but we have to teaching you build a you have to enough to the build a Spring Boot Spring full stack application. So second thing will be the course roadmap. I mean how we can learn. This is showing in this roadmap. Firstly, we have giving the Angular overview. Then the second, the set up the development environment. Third step will be the TypeScript scratch course, and fourth step will be the Angular scratch course. Fifth steps will be the build real-time e-commerce application. And firstly, we have created Angular front-end application, and second, we have developed the Spring Boot backend example. This is the full stack development course guys. If you follow this course then you have to enough to work in the industry in the Angular developer or Spring Boot backend developer. Okay, next will be source code and PDF. I will all this PDF and all the source code will be available in the Git, or source code will be available on Git, and PDF also I have given the link of the drive so you can download that source code and PDF. In the course you have to stuck anywhere means some error will become, or any compilation error or runtime error will become, then we have to discuss that post question in the classroom. Means we have to comment your query in the comment section, or I have to create one separate discussion form, Google discussion form, so you can understand the concept of how will be error will be resolved at real time, and how we can achieve the our goals. Means our timelines in the industry timeline we have one timelines, so we can compile that code and execute that code at a given timeline, and we have not meet the deadlines. Okay, and first we have to set up the Angular overview. Then we have work on Angular, so we have not know what is Angular. So firstly we have to need to understand what is the Angular, then we have to work on the Angular. Then we have to create I have created one slideshow for Angular understanding. So firstly we have to understand what is Angular, what we have traditional application will be do, and how we can Angular will be do. Then it is what is Angular. In one line definition, Angular is a framework for building a modern single page application. Means our HTML or JSP pages will be we have to one page. Once we have login page and we have to go into the registration page, so it will be whole page will be reloading. So you can understand the concept of Angular. Angular is a single page application. Means one page means we have to one URL like Angular slash login. So we have only one URL means Angular slash shopping cart. Then we have to only one URL. No refreshing the URL. It will be refreshing in the page like Ajax. We have using the HTML and JSP. Then we have using the Ajax. That Ajax will be enough to the reload the small portion of the page. This is Angular, guys. This work will be done by Angular, but another way. Means we have using components, routing, services, and various types of functions like directive, like this we have using, and we have to learn the Angular from basic. If you have need the documentation of Angular, then you have to go in the angular.io website. Here you can give the full documentation of the Angular. Next slide will be the how single page application different than traditional application. I have earlier mentioned what is the difference between single page application and traditional application. So that will be the we have to learn. In traditional application, each user action result in the full HTML page load. Means we have to change the page. Means we have to going the login page to the our registration page to the our home screen. The whole application will be reload. That will be very time complexity, and it will be user experience will be less. Because that we have Angular team will be to develop the Angular and a single page application. So you can end user visibility, end user experience will be increased. Second will be the single page application. What is the single page application? The Angular will be using the single page application. Single page application is the web application that composed of a single page application. Okay, means we have one single page application, then we have one web application, means we have one using the shopping cart, then we have defining the URL like shopping cart hyphen home. That will be enough. Any other URL will be not required. Angular will be manage the internally all these URL, means all these page reload or anything of that Angular will manage. That is the magic of Angular, guys. Based on user action, application pages updated. Normally perform with the partial update instead of full page reload. Okay, this is the single page application. So we can reload the small portion of the our image. This is the known as the single page application. Uh, Third question will be arise in our mind: who is Angular in the real time? We have using the Google Maps or email or Gmail. All things will be used the Google Maps. Means single page application Angular. Means inside the Angular we have going into the holiday for traveling or anything that. So you can understand the our car is moving but page is not reloading. Our destination will be coming on in the same page. Means same road will be visible after our kilometer will be kilometer will be completed. Then we have to reaching our destination. So image will be same, and we have to changing the environment like roads, like trees, and all these maps will be changed, but the image will be same. This is the map is a very big and very basic example of the single page application. And like email, we have seen that the email we have opening the email window, and when we anything your friend will be send you to the email, then we have to email will become, but page will be not reload in but dynamically we have seeing the mail. This is the magic of the Angular, guys. This is the single page application. Second slide will be the Angular is a solution. Means Angular is a framework for building single page application. Means basically we have one page single page application, and we have server and single page application. Okay, then we have to sending the data from server to our HTML page, and HTML page to server page. This is the bidirectional data binding. Okay, this is the bidirectional data binding. This will be the single page application, guys. Second will be the who is Angular using real time. Companies around the world, more than thousands of companies or millions of companies will be using the Angular. Means basically there will be three example will be there. American government immigration will be using the Angular. This is the very big website, guys, about Australian government. This is the using the Angular. Like Citibank, our Indian Citibank customer service will be using the Angular. Our Microsoft Xbox is a very big gaming platform, guys. This is also using the Angular. And if you curiosity to know what other companies will be use Angular, then you have to visit this website www.madewithangular.com. This is with the clarity will be show that who is using the Angular. Okay, then we have to using the Angular history. If we have working on Angular, then we have definitely know the Angular history. When Angular will be invented firstly, and what is the current version of the Angular. This is the we have to know. Firstly, Angular will be developed in 2010, like Angular JS, and like 1.0. Okay, that will be similar like JS, JavaScript. But after some time, Angular team will be developed the Angular version 2. This is the totally different from Angular JS. Means Angular 2 will be was completely rewriting of the Angular JS. Means there will be many difference between Angular JS and Angular. If interviewer will be talked to the what is means Angular JS and Angular JS next version will be Angular, then it will be, you have said the no. Angular JS is totally different from the Angular. This is the known as the Angular history. Okay, then Angular 2, Angular 4, Angular 5, Angular 6, Angular 7, Angular 8. This is the concept of Angular will be version, means Angular will be invented every 6 months new version. Angular 2 in a higher flow will be framework will be approach, incremental approach, means Angular 2 will become in 2016, Angular 4 will become 2017, after 6 months Angular 5 will become, and this is the so on going on. Okay, and lastly we have 2023 the Angular 16 will be invented. I think current date we have using the Angular 19. Okay, major release will be in every 6 months. Dates are general guidance for Angular team that may be shipped. Okay, this is the basically features of the Angular, and Angular will be invented more specifically at day to day. Okay, means I have teaching you the course, but what's about do it yourself? Couldn't means I have in comment section I have facing one question like couldn't I just do myself with JavaScript, jQuery and Ajax? This is the JavaScript, jQuery and Ajax means some student will be say why sir we have using the Angular, same thing will be happen by using JavaScript, jQuery or Ajax. So what is the advantage of the Angular? If your project is small and small scale project, you have using the JavaScript, jQuery and Angular may work on small basic hobby project, means we have at a school level or college level project will be JavaScript, jQuery and Ajax will be enough. But at an industry level project there will be big project, a bank project or anything of the e-commerce project like Amazon app, Flipkart app. That will be big project, that will be not enough to using the JavaScript, jQuery and Ajax. There will be some we have to maintain that code is very difficult. So Angular will be team will be maintaining the code, means the component like structure, service like structure and service routing. This will be very easy to understand, means we have one developer will be write the code, then another developer will be easy to understand. If one developer write the code in JavaScript, jQuery, Ajax, then it is very to difficult to understand to the develop another developer. So Angular team will be the focusing on the real-time application, and we have to understanding the one developer code to another developer. This is the main functionality of Angular, guys. And this will be already says most common features like data binding you have initially the wheel level, how to manage the maintain enterprise and real-time application. Main reason of we have using framework like Angular, React.js and Vue.js. Okay, this is the structure of the Angular, guys. And third point will be set up the dev environment. If you are using Windows, then I have only using Windows, so you can set up the Angular by using these steps. Okay, firstly you have using the any IDE. IDE is the VS Code editor, guys. This is very popular IDE. Most of developer will be using the VS Code and TypeScript language. On the another question will be used our try the environment. All the Angular code will be writing the TypeScript, not a JavaScript. Then what is the TypeScript? What is the difference between TypeScript and JavaScript? This is the known as the TypeScript. So is a superset of JavaScript, strongly typed language while compile time checking the an IDE support. Okay, this is a superset of JavaScript. Means TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript and strongly coupled language, and while compile time and checking the ID support. Okay, and command line tool be compile code and create the Angular application. In the we have running the Angular code that it will be in the command line. Like we have to commands. We have to understand later that command. What is the command and how we can run the our Angular project. This is the very advanced step, guys. Firstly, we have creating one JavaScript code, JavaScript, and we have convert that code to the uh, TypeScript, and after converting the TypeScript, we have run the TypeScript code. And first we have task of that we have converting the JavaScript code to the TypeScript and run the TypeScript code. This is the first time, guys. And Visual Studio Code. In the Visual Studio Code, is a free IDE support of multiple programming languages, and it is built-in support of TypeScript. IDE features like intelligence, debugging its. Okay, Visual Studio Code is very popular IDE. We have using the Angular development in the Visual Studio Code. This is the you can download the Visual Studio Code from the this website code.visualstudio.com. This is the very helpful IDE, guys. You can use that IDE, so you can getting the compilation error and very much details information you will be giving to the Visual Studio Code. Last thing will be that command line tools. We have using the main command line to main tools like node, npm, and tcs. Okay, we have understand the what is the node, what is the npm, and what is the tcs. Node stands for nodes. Node.js, we have installed the Node.js in our Windows system. Node.js stands for running the JavaScript code from command line. This is stand for node. Firstly, you can download the Node.js in our Windows system. After downloading the node, you can download the npm package. Npm stands for Node Package Manager. You can download the npm to the your system. Download new node packages and features similar to Maven. Like Maven, you have using the Spring Boot Java, then we have using the Maven. We have using the init dependency like Spring Boot 3.0.4. After in the pom.xml, we have new dependency will become, new Spring Boot version will become like Spring Boot Spring 3.4.5. Then we have to change the version of Maven, and we have to download the node packages inside the Maven. Means we have to download the node packages similar to Maven. Means we have to change in pom.xml, and we have to refresh our Maven. Similar like that, we have to node package. Means we have to create the PDF. Then we have to download the node package of PDF. That's the npm structure, guys. Okay, and third structure will be TSC, means TypeScript compiler. We have creating the JS file. After converting JS file to TS file, then we have to convert the JS file to TS file. Then we have to need to TypeScript compiler. This is TypeScript compiler, guys. Okay, guys. I think you have understand the concept of TSC and an npm node. Okay. In next tutorial, we have creating one simple JavaScript code. Convert this JavaScript code to the TypeScript code and run the TypeScript code. This is the basic functionality we have using the next video. Okay, guys. If you like my video, then please subscribe my channel and press bell icon and save the playlist for future reference. Okay, guys. Thank you. Bye.